Well, we're down in Poole Harbour, and I sensibly are now wearing a baseball cap instead of my furry hat because it is called summer. Yay! Clocks have gone forward, is it?
Yep.
Forward. I always forget which one it is. And yeah, we're here with Hidden History with Steve and exploring inside Ray. Yeah, that's the one. You know what we mean. So yeah, check them out. And we're sneaking along this little sort of thing here, right next to the Canoe Club. What the hell are we doing?
It's the way to get in, mate.
Bloody hell.
It wasn't as easy. This was easier this time. Yeah, a lot easier. You got it easy this time, mate. We had to crawl underneath there last time, underneath that bit you stood on.
Looks pretty shit.
That's my busy filming.
Yeah, well, this is part of the action. Action. Action.
What's that for a third time today?
Action. Do not wanna. Oh, off. Fuck off. 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 How many times do I have to tell you to fuck off?
Your video is just going to be like a load of bleeping, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope. I fucking hate thorns. This looks nice. Nice little pond. What exactly is down here? Ow! For fuck's sake, what is it today with the fucking stuff hitting me in the head and scramming me? He's bloody cut his wrist open. He nearly stepped on a nail.
Yeah.
What was it? Like day of damage today.
Oh, by the way, there's a shitload of those big ants there as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you said to bring something to lie on, but...
It needs to, yeah, it's that.
Oh, that bit. Right. Okay. Cool. That's what we like. Uphill. I'm a whingy bastard, really. When it comes to like having my head whacked. Look at the size of these friggin' ants.
No, loads of them, man.
Look at them. What is it with ants? Why have ants gone big? Ants never used to be this big when I was a kid.
It's COVID, this lockdown, they've just been eating.
I tell you what, I've never seen ants this big.
Well, I have, but not like in this stuff.
No, I've never seen...
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ew. What the...
Oh.
Right, okay.
You can see us anyway. They're not secure, are they? Don't worry about it, mate.
Is it one way in or two ways in?
One way. This is it, one way in, one way out.
Yeah, to the bunkers themselves, because that looks like an entrance, doesn't it?
Yeah. Whoa.
Can you actually get in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting that one up there,
Hmm.
to your right.
Right.
And then there's one further up there which is nearly pretty much all the time locked, but it's luck of the draw, it's open. So that's always one of those things worth checking out every so often. There's an easy way up as well. Yeah, last time we were here, there's tons of ants on those planks of wood. All this wood wasn't here last time.
Somebody's back and forth then. How are you going to get up that then? Oh, nicely done.
Any ants, right?
Not yet.
I like this colour than shit. I think it's sweet. Sweet. Sweets in my pocket.
Someone's crafted a swastika for that.
Well. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Oh, just a bloody thorns. Oh, don't say. What? Oh, don't say.
Oh shit, they've fucking closed it. Oh.
How did they manage to do that?
Don't know. Oh, I see. He welded it.
No.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, it was all open last time.
What?
Bastard.
Where have they welded it? Oh no.
Shit.
Unfortunately, guys, it's a bust.
Yeah. That's a bastard, isn't it?
How big is it? How big is it in there?
It's not tiny, it's a fair size. There's another escape door on the other side, but that was actually locked when we were last there, so that was only the...
I'm fucking around with my little camera just yet. There's a bloke who was selling one of those T5s, and I offered him like 60 quid before because he had it on for 85, and he was like, no, 80, and I was like, alright then 75, and he was like, no.
Oh, T5,
Yeah, and then basically I just went, mate, what's the point of saying give me an offer and the offer you're going to give is like 5 quid off, you know? So anyway, he removed it then. That's my sticker there. The guy removed the thing off eBay and took it away and blocked me so I couldn't bid on it, yeah? And now it's up there for 75 quid? So that's 1 month later, 75 quid now, with an offer. So I went, oh, I'll make you an offer. It's like, you can't make an offer. And it's like, oh, he's Mr. Tantrum now, is it? It's like, well, if I offered him 70 quid, we're not far from the 60 quid I offered him the first time. So it's like bloody pathetic. But yeah, anyway, exploring within, folks.
Hello.
On Bob Love Cam. It's bloody freezing today.
It is horrid, isn't it? Just had a snow shower.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking a chance with his magnetic mounts.
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
The only thing that let me down at Beachy Head is the rope that it got caught on the clip and it raised it up underneath, so the magnet didn't actually fail at all. But yeah, it is a risk as opposed to a screw.
Yeah. So check out his T5 footage versus my Amberella, whatever it is, blah blah, one that I've got.
It definitely shined in the dark.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through here without taking my bag off. I think it's going to be pretty much an impossibility. So, I think he's got a smaller bag than me. He's got a smaller sack than me, folks. Yeah. Bit modest. The sack's modest. Just hoping there's no bits of it are open. Oh God! I just hope there's nothing open because all the batteries will just fall out. Whee! And no, we didn't cut that hole in the fence. I assure you, folks, it was here before. In fact, I could prove it was there before.
My last video on this place,
yeah,
probably over a year ago, it was like that then.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think I put my video out for that, did I?
No, I don't think you did.
Because
it wasn't all shut.
It wasn't really enough to kind of warrant it. So I might, if I can find the footage, I'll tag it onto this one. So we show our failed explore. And I'm not going to say who told us, but somebody said it's open, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. Right.
I'm going to let you go first if you want, because I'm going to put my gloves on.
Okay.
Because my hands are like raw.
Yeah.
And quite quickly as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I remember that from last time. I remember my legs getting shredded.
Yeah.
I think I was wearing shorts at the time.
Yeah, it's summertime. I remember it's warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorse everywhere.
Nasty. Nasty gorse. It's obligatory now, everybody says folks when they're doing their videos. I wish I could say folks instead of fucks a bit more. I wouldn't have to do so much editing. Oops, a daisy. There we go. Folks. Bet YouTube will take it as I'm saying something else though, so it doesn't really help, does it? So he's still down there for some reason. He's miles away. Can you see him? It'll be time to get the big camera out in a minute now.
At least it's dry.
Yeah. Let's see if he slides down now then.
I've got tractor tread.
He said he's got tractor tread. Right, ready. Watch, folks. Oh, yeah, he made it. Yeah. What we need is spikes.
Got winter tyres.
Spikes in them. Like football spikes. That should do it. Oh. I remember this from last time.
I'm not sure when I came with you last time, or it was this way the first time, but there were so many ants.
I think they were running up my leg and stuff. Right, so that's all locked up. You can't get in there. Trying to get my proper camera out now and we'll start filming, but we've got to get somewhere up on the top up there. Yeah, right, we'll see you in a minute, folks. Ooh, so we're on the nice cams now with Steve.
Hello.
Nice sunset over there in the background. Yeah.
Might just catch it on the drone.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't think I turned correctly in that direction, so I don't think I caught it on my drone. Oh, should we get the phones out to help us zero into the location which we were told it was at, so we don't mess around, waste any time?
What I do remember is it's between two poles.
Right.
Not like that, much bigger poles, probably 2-3 times the height of that.
Righty-ho. Should we give the person who gave this a shout out as a thank you? Or do you reckon he wants to be known or not want to be known?
I honestly don't know.
I'll shout him out, and if I'm not supposed to, I'll remove it from the video. But anyway, it was Luke White's. Luke White, that's Neo Adventures, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's his latest name, Neo Adventures.
Yeah, so he's given us the tip it's open, because of course we've been here before. This is my second time.
Yeah.
We did all the other bunkers. I did the main bunker up there.
Yeah.
But the main bit we want is now open apparently.
Yeah, so
While we're here.
basically don't blame us for this being open, folks, right? I mean, literally somebody else put us onto it, so it's not our fault. Yeah. Blame someone else. Right. So yeah, we're gonna have, it's gonna be a bit of a climb up there. How best we do it. We could walk up the slant bit there and save messing around, or we're gonna have to climb,
There's an
possibly with.
over there, so we could utilise that to get up that concrete plinth.
Yeah.
That is a bunker entrance, so we may as well see if that's open.
Yeah,
While we're here,
okay.
And then we can walk along up top.
Yep. Yeah, because I think it's going to get a bit gorsey and a bit steep down there. Thank you very much.
There we go. Straight over there.
Yeah. Some steps here. I was going to jump up there. Steps make it easy. Whoa. No, look at him, he's going to be like, look at me. Look what I can do. Like, yeah, he's going to be like, look now. Look how fit I am. Oh, bloody hell. Felt my testicles tightening then when you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where all the amps were, if you remember.
Ooh, yeah.
Awful.
Saves my energy. Oh, Christ, I can't say it. Saves my energy. Right, this one is locked, or at least it was locked. Oh God, it is so bloody full of gorse up here. It's really bad. It's crazy. So this one, whoops, sorry folks. This bunker entrance is locked. Yeah, well it looks like somebody's had a go at it.
Yeah. Oh, it's warm, isn't it?
Yeah. Somebody's had a go at it, but it has been.
Yeah.
Well,
That's in the open position, that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I think open is up. I think those are down to close because it's harder to close, so you hang on it to close it. So I think they're closed and they're welded closed. I thought the other day you went to one of them and one was open and one was closed, so maybe it might have been the other side. But you can see somebody's had a thing to try and wrench it open.
I know where the other entrance is for this.
Right.
The other escape door.
Right.
It is over there. You can have it from there. Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
The door.
Yeah. So how do we get from here up?
There's a little path over in path. Actually, no, this isn't path here.
Oosh.
It's severely overgrown.
Yeah. So I was thinking. That's why we've got like the motorbike gear on today, so I can just walk through this crap. Nasty. Look at this, folks. This is horrible stuff, gorse. Ow! It's got me. Ow! Ow! Oh, straight away. Bollocks. It's nasty stuff. It's razor sharp. Oh, God.
Proper lot filming me now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why I got 2 layers of trousers on.
Hang on, mate.
Yeah. 2 layers of trousers and a motorbike jacket on, and gloves and a hat. Jesus. You going through? Oh, I see what you mean. Right.
Oh, not bad.
Right, hang on. Wait where you are. Don't move. Ready, steady, go. Right. You good? Good. Good. Sort of. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. absolutely. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's catching on my bloody. Oh, Jesus. I'm not even kidding, folks. This is bullshit. Right, hang on. 2 secs. Gotta tie my laces up. Tripped on my laces then.
Last time I enjoyed this much overgrowth was it the piggery place we went to in Germany?
Yeah. Yeah. Got jabbed by some spikes looking at some pigs. Yeah. Say no more, governor. I think we're all recovering from cold/COVID, which potentially Steve might have passed on to Ray, might have passed on to me. I don't know. I didn't even bother to get tested because it was just like having a cold, really. But should we blame Steve? Should we blame Steve, or should we just say no? It's probably just a cold. Yeah, it's probably just a cold. If you hear me coughing up phlegm, that's why. Anyway, Steve didn't hear any of that, so that's perfectly okay. Even though I do speak quite loud, he didn't hear any of it. No. Anyway, we all had a choice not to turn up, but we were all like, oh, exploring is more important than crappy viral shit. So. Well, when it comes to going out when you're ill, these guys prefer to do it a lot more than I do. I'm the one who goes, no, I'm not going. So,
yeah. So
right then.
So interestingly, you see the ratings.
Yeah.
From past, there's like a little underground roadway.
Underground?
It looks like a little roadway, like a little wide metro bit.
Right. Yeah. It's like a little back road. Is that the way to walk on? Is it best to walk on that?
No, I wouldn't walk on that. See that?
Okay.
That's a little outbuilding.
Yeah. That's a generator building.
Yeah.
Generator that.
So the main entrance is just past the left.
You reckon go over that way? Because that's going down and... Oh God.
Gets easier.
Go on then, you do it and I'll watch. If it looks like it gets beyond a joke.
That's an awful sky, isn't it?
Now I've got to do my other lace up. Oh shit. Go, attack. Oh. How you doing? Right. Sorry. Oh, I feel like a new man. Ouch. More gauze. Ow! More gauze, more gauze. More gauze. Right.
Doesn't look like it's got anything wrong, but it's very good.
Rock. It's absolutely solid, and look, somebody's put a piece of metal in front of there, so even if you could pull it, you're going to hit other bits of metal. So yeah, bit of a no-go, that one. Ow. Please don't let a thorn have fallen down in my shoe now. That'd just be amazing if it has.
That way.
Right.
So we can either go off in that way.
I think we're going up a ledge there, so we have to get on top of that, don't we? I think we'd have to really, yeah. Just think it's time to look on my phone. Yeah, it goes round, and then there's a nice clear walk up. Follow this path, and it becomes a nice patch of shorter grass.
So to switch to 30 frames because it's too dark.
Yeah. I always shoot in 30 frames. Yes. You keep curling up, then you go up across a grass patch and you hit it. Yeah. To be honest, if we hadn't had this pin, I would have been a bit more sort of like, about going.
So you might be able to go this way and down. Where's those poles? Yeah, there's one pole.
No, that's the underground one. That's not it.
That's the main entrance.
Yeah.
But that's not the entrance we want.
No, and it doesn't look correct based on what I'm seeing on the satellite map, so the satellite maps are probably wrong. But I think, no, we got to go up there, mate.
Yeah?
It's up there, yeah, definitely. We're definitely curling up, but I can't understand why the road isn't here. Why? Let's have a look at this map again. Find out what's going on, folks. Basically, I think we need to go up that bit there. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a lot less scratchy. And we're going to come out. Whoa, we're going to come out directly on the thing then, on the left hand side. If we walk up here, doesn't look good. Doesn't look entirely promising. Oh, wow, we're very close, ridiculously close, so I just hope this is a way through. Might be.
I think it is around here. We're pretty much on it now.
Yeah, it's a little bit further on the left hand side. Whoa. I hope it's not in that valley. Oh, here's one.
That's the one it's lost.
That's the one that's not. It's, yeah, big round thing. Look at that. So, yeah, go a little bit further. Ooh, it got me in the cock. Gorse got me in the cock. Is that it?
Yeah.
There's steps here, mate. Yeah, so we must be in the right area for them to be steps. Like that. Whoa. Oh, nearly. Oh, and that king. I got a what? I got that thorn in my. Oh no! What the hell is going on? Right, here we go. This one's locked. This one's locked. Look. Oh, seriously? No.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's concreted. He showed that one as a. Oh no, it is.
Oh shit.
No.
Okay, maybe that's.
He showed that one and he said it was concreted. No, it's a bit further up here on the left. Jesus, really? Really? We're so close though, mate. We're literally on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be through this gap, I think. Right, let's just walk up through here. Here it is. Here it is, folks. I don't think you can see this at the moment, but you will in a minute. Here it is. That is just very hard to find, which is why it hasn't been locked up. So let me get my oh yeah, nice. Right, time for head torch, I think.
Yep. Oh, you feel the heat from that, can't you?
Yeah. Right, well, see you in a sec, folks. Right, well, I'm basically ready to go. I don't know whether I'm going to go down with my bag on. Might be a bit hard to get through that hole with the bag on. Oh. Cock. Oh. Maybe you can pass it through. Let's get rid of some of this thorny shite before we get stuck on it, which I know is going to happen.
Preventative maintenance.
Yeah. Right, and this little bastard here. Should probably pull it all on top. Okay. Oh, right, thank you. It's tight.
But it is, yeah.
Jesus, that is tight.
Do you want me to lift your bag down, Matt?
No. Just leave it there.
Leave it up here?
Well, too far down now.
Oh, it should be alright.
Right. I can't see a bloody thing because my glasses completely and utterly steamed up. So they've got to go away somehow. Because I can't see a bloody thing with those things on. Right. Bloody hell. Here we go, folks. This is it. Pipe among us. Bloody hell. Like it says kerosene there. Kerosene. So we've got these big old valves which do turn, look. They do turn. They do turn. And look, they connect. They connect to those universal joints up there. That's pretty crazy. Never seen anything like that before. Connecting through a wall with universal joints. Wow. So, what we got going on here then? Should we get the old, you see the universal joints there, folks? Let's go through, oops, a daisy. You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm not slipping, I'm just keeping the rocks out of the way.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
It is, very cool. The universal joint going through the wall. So those things do turn.
Yeah, looks like an axle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like an axle on the car, a steering axle. Right, so here we go. So we're coming through. Oh right. Wow, this is unusual, folks. Look, you can control those things from inside here with the door locked because of that. How crazy is that?
What were they controlling with these?
Yeah, valves.
Sorry?
Valves, turning the valves on and off for stopping and starting things. Ooh, so we've got a vent in the ceiling, big black vent, goes down to floor level and stops. So there's probably a reason why it blows in the air at floor level. Why would that be? For fire reasons, I expect. Wow! I tell you what, it's flooded, and it's deeply flooded. Here it's just an inch. Over in the other room over there, that's more like a foot, and there, directly in front of us, down there, that looks about 5 foot. So it's pretty badly flooded. Yeah, so we're gonna have to balance our way across. So these are fireproof switches, which have seized. Fireproof switches.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually. Oh yeah, look. It still goes. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Do. It says cleaned on 20th of the 12th, 1974 by the door there. Cleaned.
Oh, yeah.
So that's probably the last time that this place was in some sort of serious use. So now we're looking down on a gap underneath us, which could well be about 5 foot of water. I'm hovering over here. So I'm going to put my big torch away a minute.
It is deep, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to slip into this shit. Wow. Just look at that over there. Right,
Yeah, mate, that is probably like you say, 3 or 4 foot of water left. Like that.
yeah. This is hard to navigate. So stepping on pipes. There's 2 of us on one pipe here, by the way. Hopefully it's yeah. So there's another pipe room there with a way to the surface. That'll be the other one that had the round hatch. Jeez. Oh look, is this the round hatch? Can't tell. Oh Christ. Be very careful when you look up there, mate, because up there is cement just hanging above you, like pieces of cement that have just been chucked on the top, then the door's been closed, and that's a lot of what you see down here. What's going on with this? Hello? Right, yeah, that's what's fallen down there. Mega dodgy. Very dodgy. So climbing around on this lot is not going to be easy, mate. I think I saw somebody say, oh look, these work. Oh, they do to a degree, but not much.
I think we're going further.
I'm not kidding you, but I think Luke, when he came in here, was walking on the floor.
I think he was, yeah.
And he said that was yesterday, and the water's up to this level today. That doesn't bode well. So I'm going to have to do a bit of using both hands here, folks, to get through there and climb and down that corridor. I think that corridor might be dry. All right. What we should have had is waders. Should have had waders for this. Look at this. Big pumps. Differential gauge. Wow. Bloody hell. Look how you got to do this. I've got to go from this one, to this one, to this one. Jesus. And the sump underneath here is deep. That is a deep sump. I don't want to end up down there. This pipe's a bit wobbly. Oh. Whoa. Folks. He's nearly went in then. Shit. Oh, wow. There's a vintage phone over here, mate. Whoa, look at this. You have? Look at this. You've got to climb from these stopcocks.
Oh yeah.
From stopcock to stopcock. Bloody hell. This is mad. Everything in here is spark proof. Look at that. That phone is like from the 1940s. That is seriously old. Right, again, I'm going to have to go hands-free. So I've got to get from this pipe onto that pipe, holding onto this, and walk across there. And that, then I can stand on it because there's no water. Nice little emergency light and switch there. Right then. Oh, God. Sorry. There's already... Oh, the bloody DJI is in the way. Oh, God. Folks. I'm going to have to put the gimbal away. Yeah, it's not easy. Oh, Jesus. Right. You can borrow my footage of you coming across if you want.
Right, so across these stopcocks
Yeah, man. You all right for a minute? Yeah, step from cock to cock.
it's the only time you're going to see me do this, man.
What, is the only time you see you
Step cock.
see you going from cock to cock? So fast cock.
Actually tell her I will come back.
That's some fast cock juggling there, Mr. Steve. I think looks like you've got experience of this. Cock juggling. No, I didn't go that way. How are you going to balance if you come across here? How are you going to balance getting from there to there?
It's all part of the fun.
This is going to be silly, folks. This is going to be silly. Right, now he's got to balance all the way from there to over there.
I'm interested in this fight, mate. That is a relic.
Yeah, you can see that from that.
Wow.
And no, the mechanism is completely gone. That's like rubber hose you get from a petrol pipe in a car engine. Rubber hose. Oh, that's stiff as well.
I see what you're saying, though. I've got balance. See the radiator down there? It's cool.
I think you're asking for trouble.
Is that sturdy there?
That is, yeah. I was going to say, if you need a balance, look. Okay. There you go. Teamwork, folks. I guess you're not going to be going back that way here. See the look the black above you, look. See the black pipe? Hold on to that. You can shimmy along then. That's the way I did it. It's easy peasy. There he is, folks. Folks.
Down in one piece.
Yeah, and this is running downhill. Look, the water's running downhill.
Right, get my equipment back down now.
Whoa, so this is a deeper level then, folks. So these are the pipes, they're going downhill into the actual fuel reservoir. Whoa, what the hell has been thrown down here? What the? This is not normal. What? It's just all rubbish being piled up in here. Shit. Oh, God. Hopefully that's just it. That's just a door, and that's it. Yeah, that's just a door, because I'm not going over that rubbish. Whew. That's not very nice, is it? All this crap. Ooh. So, not sure if it was worth coming, yeah, for that. Yeah, mate. You want to see what's down there, mate? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absolutely mental, mate. It's like Area 51.
Is it a dead end?
Check it out, yeah. It's amazing, mate. There's loads of ancient
Oh, that's the entrance.
ancient artifacts, mate. It's like stuff from the pyramids down there, mate. Oh, I just wish I had some waders on so we could just walk around this. Would have made life a lot easier. Look, all the power stuff on the wall. Power stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. We've got to go back now.
There's another little room
Yeah.
to our right.
What would have been here then? A little connector there. Probably a fire. I think something for a fire extinguisher. It won't close. Yeah. It's antique, that, huh? Proper antique. It's a mad one. Oh. Hey.
You've gone in, haven't you?
No, nearly. Slid. It slid. Yeah, I didn't go in there. I didn't have to put my weight on it either. Right, again, we got an inch of water. Scummy, oily water, which I don't want to have contact with if I can help it. So these are a bit stiff. Ooh, that's just one oily dead end room. So as you can see, you've got the valves which come in from outside, and probably these pipes go all the way into the national network of military fuel dump. It's called the Strategic Oil Pipeline. Strategic Oil Pipeline goes all up and down the UK, comes to places like this where they secretly store the fuel.
They supplied this to RAF and the Royal Navy.
Yeah.
There's a nearby airfield.
Yeah, this one's cleaned in 1975, it says, yeah. 3rd of 1975. So. Wow.
Oh, at least the floor's dry.
Oh shit, I hit my head then. There's like a milk churn down there.
You can smell the fuel, can't you?
Yeah.
God, memories of Portsmouth.
Mm. You've got to move slowly in a place like this so you don't hurt yourself. Hit your head and all that crap. Cheers. It is a bit of a juggle. I've noticed something with this. Oh, that's interesting. Look, it's a gasket.
Yeah.
It's an actual gasket for putting the pipes back together. It's got the brand name on it as well. It's a Klungerit. Klungerit. Klungerit or Klungerit. Klungerit. Branded thing. I noticed something with the air vents. The air vents go down and pop out there on the floor, so the air is pushed out down at ground level, not in the air. And I wonder if that's something to do with fire precautions, because they want to feed air down to the ground to give to people if they're caught in a fire. So they feed it down to the ground. They don't feed it from the air down to ground. Feed it along the ground, so it'll basically, you can breathe down there. I don't know.
That would also pump away carbon monoxide, because carbon monoxide is quite dense, so it kind of congregates on the floor level.
I thought if you get down to floor level, you're better off, aren't you, if you're in a fire?
Carbon monoxide is quite dense, so it will sink eventually.
Eventually,
Because
yeah.
if you get knocked out and then a carbon monoxide leak, then your fate's not good.
I thought they always tell you to get on the floor and crawl along.
Let us know in the comments if you
Yeah, it's 50-50, folks. This one.
That's what scenario, I guess.
Yeah, and I know who'll know. I know who'll know. Especially about this sort of shit as well. It'd be ALW, because he used to work on a nuclear sub, and they know exactly how to survive in hell.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So ALW, what would you do? Would you go near the floor? And why is that thing pointing down at the ground? Is it to suck away the nasty air near the ground, or is it to blow clean air in near the ground? Usually when there's a fire, they turn off the air vents because they don't want to feed the flames. So normally it's like away. So I think that's not for during fire. I think that probably is meant for just when it's in daily use. There we go. It's funny, isn't it, those little metal
They're like little
spacers?
do you think they're like little spaces to open and close the vents? So if you want to temporarily close it, then you just
I don't think it would swing in like that. No. No, I think I don't know what. Maybe they're just made so that you paint something on them, and you like a number or something. Bit big for it though, but I suppose if you've already made the spacer, then you've kind of doesn't really matter if you make a little bit more for that. Yeah. Not bad.
80 years.
There's a bog. Something that looks like a bog brush here. Look, it's a cleaning brush for the pipes. Hang on. Let me just get this up here. It's a cleaning brush. Can you see it? Can you see it's like bristles on the end of it? Yeah. Funny. Sorry. Gotta get rid of that crap, folks. Can't live with that. Well, we have seen the unseeable. Here we go then. Back in here. flame-proof light on the left-hand side. Yeah, kerosene dump, this place. These valves are, no, actually, could they work? No, they're just spinning round. They're not actually making contact. The whole mechanism is spinning. It's not turning the corkscrew, so it's not actually doing anything. Right. Oh, at least we're not on water now. You don't have to be so careful where to put your feet down. Were you not able to use your gimbal in there then?
Not really, because I need like at least one hand
Yeah.
to manoeuvre.
So just rely on the bob love.
Yeah, I've got some footage on my camera, but yeah, bottom of it is, I think.
Right then, it's that climby uppy time.
I'm glad I've got the mount, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
It is good, it's bloody strong. And this little bit of t-shirt isn't particularly thick. Yeah. That's it, folks.
It's now dark up there, folks.
Yeah.
So I put the camera up and the torch up so you can see. I think this was, I'll wait till I get out. I think this was concreted by here, look. This was concreted and it's been smashed in by somebody with a sledgehammer. Somebody's sledgehammered the way through all of this, so they must have taken the metal plate off and then gone bang, 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 knocked all the bits down, which are at the bottom. You can actually see them at the bottom. So. Yay. Let's just watch Mr. Steve coming up then for shits and giggles. Yes, folks. Hello.
Alright, let's do it.
Hang on, I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looked like I was grabbing it, but I hadn't actually made contact properly.
Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they smashed the concrete that was put on top of that, look. Smashed it in. So somebody's been there with a sledgehammer. Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's snowing. It's actually snowing, folks.
It is 3 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels nice.
Better than in there, yeah.
I was glad to get in here because it was so warm where we'd been out. Now tables are turned. It's nice to get some cold air.
Yeah. Right, well, there we go. That's it then, folks. So
Cool.
that's just a good night from me and a good night from Mr. Steve. I don't know if we can see each other, but oh well, maybe not.
Right.
Yeah, there we are. He's back there somewhere. There he is. Right, so well, we've done it. So thanks for watching. Don't like, don't subscribe, and yeah, all the usual don'ts. Bye.